Hello everybody, my name is King Wolfga, and I finally have my things. It's been about a week since I've gotten my things now. So, because I got it on the 31st, so the last day of March. I've been slowly unpacking. As you can see, like, I have stuff on the bookshelf here, stuff on the bookshelf behind me, and of course in every video I'm gonna have like Jasmine sitting right here, because that's the plushie I have of her. Of course it's not actually a plushie of her, I got it at like Toys R Us, but I saw it and it immediately like spoke to me and I thought of Jasmine. So there she be. Now she doesn't always sit there because she's in my bed. I have the plushie in my bed. I still have the stuffed animals. I still have a bunch of stuffed animals. I don't have the big tiger in my room yet. It's downstairs in the living room. Because I'm still working on things. I'm still unpacking. But for the most part, majority of the things are unpacked to the point where I could actually sit in my chair and not have to worry about anything too serious, like getting in the way. Like, you can see McDonald's bag right there. I'm not gonna. And then you have my clothing bag here because I haven't put it in the drawers yet of the dresser. I just finished putting up my YouTube setup like 2 minutes ago. I just put the light in. So now the light's in, and the best part about where I put the light this time is it doesn't always get in the glasses like that, because when I'm staring at the camera, it's above the frame. So it works decently until I can get an actual like ring light or something. And I have Stardew Valley on the computer right now because I have a separate file. I'm still trying to get it working properly where it's actually not bad with the frame rates. But we're working on it. It's gonna take a little bit. The point of this video, I say a lot, but the point of this video is to talk about where the channel's going now that I have all my stuff, what I've been through in the past month, and okay, first off, I want to say thank you to somebody who I call her my friend. Like, yes, there's friends that live close by. One that lives close by, Maddie. So she's here. I want to say thank you to her, yes, because she's been a big help. But I want to say a thank you, and I appreciate this person because even though she's not there in person, I would watch her streams. We've like become friends, I feel, but I'm not gonna put words in her mouth. So her name's Sylessae. She's on Twitch. She makes art. She actually like paints stuff on like a tablet and whatnot. She makes beautiful art, and the community that she's built is just phenomenal. Everyone gets along. There's nobody really being an arse, and it's a beautiful community. Like, when you show up to the community, you're like, it feels like a family. It's amazing. I got a little bit of a rasp in my voice. I just kicked the camera because I have the leg that goes like underneath the desk. I gotta get used to that because that's a new thing. Shit. But it's amazing the community that she's come up with. It's wholesome. And even while she's doing art, she's like talking to the chat, engaging with them. She's a goofball, you know. Sorry, Sai. Why did that's what I used to call you at the beginning, because I didn't know it was Sylessae. and now everyone calls you Syl, and I'm like, well, now I have to get used to that. But Syl is just, she's an amazing person. Like, I talk to her off and on, like, personally. And, oh my god, she's such an inspiration, and through this entire month that I've gone through hell in a handbasket, and just, I felt like I kept on getting dragged into the dirt more and more, kind of like quicksand. As that was happening, I would tune into her streams, and I'd be there, and I'd feel at peace. And I don't know why, it was just her streams. Of course, there was a couple others, but no other stream made me feel like hers did. I felt at peace. I felt like I was regaining who I was, because over this past month, I felt like I've been losing who I am as a person, because I was so bitter and angry, and it was such a disgusting feeling to have, and I hated the feeling, and I couldn't get rid of it because this moving company would just, they kept on lying to me, saying, oh yeah, we're going to deliver at this date. The date came, nobody showed up, didn't even get a call, to the point where I was hounding the manager, saying, look, nobody arrived, I'm not waiting till next week. That was the last message I really sent him. And he's like, okay, dispatch said. And I was like, I had to put my foot down and basically be aggressive and pissed off and angry at them for them to deliver anything. Like, I'm fine now, only because I have my things, I'm done with the moving company. I still want to see them be under new management or new ownership, because everything they do 6 ways from Sunday, it's horrible business practices. I've worked for a moving company. I have the concussion to prove it. Permanent concussion thing, mind you, which gives me a permanent migraine. Yep. And that's kind of why I want to make YouTube a career. I don't care if it's like I'm a big, like, million subscriber YouTuber. I just want to be a YouTuber who makes enough to get by. And I know that sounds kind of greedy and all that, but it's the one job that I can do without having to worry about fluorescent lights, background sounds like generators and crap and ACs and shite that increase the magnitude of the already migraine that I have when I'm working. And I don't have to deal with a lot of the things that I normally do, because most jobs are retail. Most jobs are where you're dealing with customers, you're a clerk or something. Now, don't get me wrong, I do love working those types of jobs. I do. I especially love back shift because it works out better for me, so I can still do this. I'm still waiting for my transfer. I gotta start calling in to some of the stores, seeing if I can get that pushed through, or I'm gonna have to look for a new job, which I really don't want to do. But I'll cross the bridges when I need to. I've definitely gotten heavily emotional in the past month, but I feel like I'm been returning to myself, which is amazing. I started listening to some music that, I'm gonna backtrack on what I'm saying right now for a second. So have you ever listened to or thought of certain music that at one point in time when you were listening to it, it made you feel a certain way, so you decided to listen to it again, like months or years later, just to feel that same way? I was on YouTube and I was listening to some music there. No, I was on Spotify first. I was on Spotify first because there's some songs that I couldn't listen to on Spotify because Spotify doesn't have it. I'm not going to name them. But there was music on Spotify I was listening to, and I stumbled across a song, and I started feeling a certain way. It made me remember a bit of who I was, and I started getting emotional. I'm like, why have I changed? Why has this happened? Why am I like this right now? And I started to think and ponder on that. And then I'm like, if I listen to any more of this music, I'm gonna go into a rabbit hole. And then I decided to say, screw it, we're going in this rabbit hole because we need to. So I dove in headfirst into this rabbit hole, and I started feeling better. Mind you, I was bawling my eyes out because I started making realizations that I was changing in a way that was bad. And I was like, no, I can't have this. And I started to pull myself back slowly to where I felt more like myself again. I felt good about myself. I felt completely good about myself. I started feeling things that I should have. I have a thought in my head and I can't get it out. The basic premise is I started to realize who I was before this change started happening, before I felt like, oh, I need to be this, oh, I need to be that, I need to be this and that, I need to be these things. Before that happened, I was who I was meant to be. I was who I'm meant to be. The kind-hearted person that always helps his friends regardless of the outcome. Because I just have a big heart and I just keep giving and giving. I don't care about taking or getting things back in return, as long as everyone else is good. Yeah, I do take some time now. I've realized over time that I need to take some time for myself. And I don't feel guilty about that anymore. When I have to take time for myself, it's the best case for me. Sometimes you need to care for yourself. And I've gotten used to that, and that change is good. But I started becoming this person that was more hard-headed, heart-closed. I started closing myself off to things, and I came to that realization that that's not what I'm supposed to be doing. I need to be me. The kind-hearted, goofy person. Now this is a serious video, so I'm not going to be as goofy. But everything just started to redefine itself and put itself in the right spot. And I started feeling more and more like myself. Sylessae's streams definitely helped a lot. Because every time she'd step away from the camera, she'd be like, okay, you guys behave. And then I started something where there's an emote that she has, and it's kind of like a glitter thing. And I've become the glitter goblin. I've taken that title. And in the chat, I'd be sitting there, and then there's a lurking emote where you just see this part of the face. And I put that, and then I put the glitter thing, and then I put another one of the lurk things. And then I would just go hee hee hee, and then glitter, and then just as soon as I spam the glitter thing, everyone else just jumps in. I'm like, yes, I started the chaos. As soon as she returns, we all just stop, and I just do the thing where it's lurk, glitter, and lurk. And it made me feel a whole lot better, and I don't know why. But I loved it. And I started feeling more and more like myself. Her kindness, her personality and happiness, it's a contagious one. I'm gonna be putting some of her links in the description below. so that you can check her out. I'm not saying to subscribe to her or follow her on Twitch or anything like that, but it would definitely help her out if you do. She's an amazing person, and like I said, I consider her a friend. I just hope she considers me one. Not putting words in her mouth. If she sees me more as like an acquaintance or just a subscriber, that's fine by me. Because just having someone like Syl in your life, it goes a long way. It goes miles. Like, I cannot stress it enough. She's just amazing. She helped me through a really, really tough time. I'm probably gonna mention her again at the end of this video in a few minutes. I don't know how long this video is. I don't know how long I've been recording because I kept on forgetting to put the timer on. Ugh, I've been fighting back tears though. I have. God dang it. It's just, I'm really happy to be back in the seat like this. Oh, so good. So good. I think I need something to lift me up because these feel a little high. Of course, I'm probably supposed to have my arms like that. Now, the podcasts on the channel, I'm still going ahead with it. I'm still doing that. I've got one person lined up already. I'm trying to get Syl on. As far as I know, she's all game for it. She just needs she needs a breather. She's been very busy lately, so it's a matter of just finding the time, and I'm fine with that. I can wait. I'm gonna try to get some other people on it. What it might become for the stop kicking the camera. What it might become for the most part right now is just me and I was gonna say co-pilot. Me and my co-host, Justice, we're going to be probably just gaming and talking about things because I feel like that's amazing. And a lot of it might be on PlayStation because that's probably the best way we can do it. So in order for me to do that, I have to record it on the I'm gonna make it only like the podcast. I want it to be like an hour or so, an hour to 2 hours episodes. That way it's something that you can just listen to in the background, you know? What was I saying? Right, I'm gonna have to record it on the PlayStation, and then I'm gonna have to make it so that it doesn't record my audio of my mic, because I'm gonna set up the camera, so the camera is gonna record my mic. That would work. That would work. It's just a matter of Does that still work? I can't remember. Was I playing Thief on PS5 or PS4? Because if it was PS4, then the problem might be fixed with the PS5. I had this error. The episode did not go up because there was such lag. The frame rates were dropping drastically, and I couldn't sync everything up because all of a sudden everything would be sync, and then all of a sudden it wouldn't be, and then it would just kept on getting unsynced more and more and more, and it was terrible. So I had to scrap the episode. I was really upset about that. Really upset. So I'm hoping the situation will be fixed. If worse comes down to it, I'll stream the episodes on Twitch, and then I'll pull them from Twitch and then put them up. But I will not be looking at chat or anything during those like podcast things. However, if I'm having a guest, I'm most likely going to be doing something on the computer, because I'd rather do that. If I have to go on PS4, I will do the thing where I'm just recording and stuff like that, because I don't want it to be live, really. And I don't want the podcast to be an interview, per se. Like, yeah, it's going to be kind of like an interview about the person, but at the same time, I want it to be just like a conversation between two people. I want it to feel less like an interview. And that's my goal. And I'm really excited for it. I'm nervous as hell. Because I'm like, am I going to know what to say? Am I going to stutter? Am I going to stop? Is it going to be dead silent? I don't know. I'm panicked on the inside. And I'm trying to keep it cool. So hopefully all goes well. Really hoping it does. Fixed. But I think it's going to be amazing. I feel like the gameplay from here on in is going to be a lot better from me, only because shut up. Only because I'm feeling more like myself, and I've realized, although like I've been saying like this is me, this is who I am on camera, it was still kind of like a performance, and it was weird to think about it. Because I was still holding back myself. Because I was like, what if people don't like that part of me? And I gotta loosen up. Let myself go. Because I'm a goofy little... And I'm trying to swear less on the channel. As you can see, I tried to... It's a pain in the arse, really. But anyway... I'm gonna leave a link. I'm gonna leave a link in the description below for Sylessae because she is an amazing person, and I believe everyone needs her in their life. I'm just being honest. She's an amazing person. She didn't ask me to do this. But I remember during one of her streams, I told her like, you've helped me so much that in my next video, which is this one, I kept my word. In my next video, I'd be giving her a shout out talking about how she's just a very amazing person. She's like, you don't have to do that. Oh, I'm like, it just feels like the right thing to do. And when it's right, it's right. So. Here she is still. And that does it for this, I was gonna say episode. I wouldn't really call it an episode, it's just like a vlog. But anyway, thank you guys so much for watching. Subscribe if you haven't already. If you do like this content. If you don't, pff. And please like the video though. Like, guys, it helps us out. It makes the algorithm work better. So that my videos actually reach people. Because the point of my videos are to help people. Because you never know, somebody might be going through the same thing I'm going through or have gone through. And hearing something like that from somebody, you're like, hey, I'm not alone. And it makes it easier for people. So I'm gonna start asking for subscriptions and likes at the end of the videos. Because hey, it's time. But anyway, thank you guys so much for watching. And as always, I'll catch up with you guys on the flip side. Just take me. Just fucking take me. I'm gonna take it like a man, Radical Larry. Oh, your face is beautiful. Hi. Oh, my tush. Oh, no quick save exists. I know. Ooh. Can we get to 1,000, please? I can hardly believe it, but we constructed the gold generating machine. Has been complete. All that remains is to turn it on. Okay. It will take a couple of days before it becomes operational, but we've begun the process tonight. It won't be long now. No. This is what we need.